Hello bellezas, this is Genesis from the Genesis Way, and today we're going to be talking about deep conditioners. If you're new natural hair beauty, you might have heard about deep conditioning before. And the main reason why I wanted to do this video is because when I started my journey, which was like 2 years ago, it literally took me like a year and a half to figure out what deep conditioner works for me, the ingredients, all the different just types of them, and the brands, and it was like a lot of confusion. And one thing that I realized when I go through the videos of just other people is sometimes it's a lot scientific, and that's cool and all, but I couldn't understand some of them, so I did a lot of trial and error. So with that in mind, I wanted to introduce you to my way as to how I learned about it. What are they? Why are they good? The types of the conditioners, and just tell you a couple of tips and tricks, and tell you my favorite ones. So let's go as to what are deep conditioners now. So what are deep conditioners? The very not that much scientific explanation is a process where you restore and heal your hair with a moisturizing or protein deep conditioner. Basically, something that makes your hair very moist, and I'm gonna be saying that word a lot in this video. Moist. That sounds disgusting. Anyway, they tend to be a lot more creamier than regular conditioners, and they also do more than just moisturizing and getting it moist and juicy. But why are deep conditioners so important, especially for curly hair people? So I'm gonna assume that you probably wash your hair once or twice a week, and during that time you refresh your hair, so you keep adding product, so you get product build up. You go outside and it's hot and you start to sweat, so your hair gets oily, and it's just a lot for your hair, and it starts to lose some moisture, it starts to become dry, and it's just, it can get prone to breakage. So what a deep conditioner does actually is to help prevent damage by imparting moisture on your hair. It improves the texture, and it penetrates the hair shaft to condition your hair basically, and it also helps to reduce breakage and split ends, because we don't like those disgusting ass split ends in our hair, and in general the health of your hair. It also promotes elasticity, which is basically like the measure of how much your hair will stretch, aka technically just length, and it adds shine and luster to the curls, because it's a proof that if your hair is kind of shiny and stuff, is that it's moisturized, so it's healthier that way. You know what I mean? So as I said before, there's different types of deep conditioners: the moisturizing ones and the protein ones. I don't know what I'm doing this. The moisturizing ones, these conditioners contain humectants that attract moisture and absorb into the hair. This type of conditioners also have water as the main ingredient, and as we all know, water is the most basic moisturizing ever. Then we go ahead with the protein deep conditioners, which, as the title says, is infuses your hair with proteins, and they're very important, very crucial, especially if you have color treated hair. This goes for not only curly hair but also just straight hair. If you have color treated hair, you should use deep conditioners. If your hair shows signs of excessive dryness or brittle hair, then you definitely need a protein deep conditioner. These are also mostly referred as treatments, because at the end of the day they help straighten the weak strands, whereas moisturizing deep conditioners are mostly there for moisturizing and moisturizing your hair, which are equally important, and I'm a cat now. Okay, So now be careful with protein deep conditioners because they shouldn't be used every week. They should be used maybe once a month or once every 2 months because there's such thing as over proteins. It's a word that I invented, or how everybody says it is protein sensitive. My story with that is that I started using a protein pack, and the first day it was fantastic. I was like, oh my God, look at my hair. It's not brittle or dry anymore. Yes, I know it's brittle. I'm gonna keep saying brittle. Thank you. So I started using it. Awesome. I used it for like a month or two every week, and my hair was dry, brittle. The products weren't taking on my hair. It was super weird, and I really thought it was the weather until I came across something that talked about protein sensitive and ingredients, etc., etc. So the next question is, how often should I deep condition? And the straight answer is typically weekly is the best response, is the best way to do it. But it's also going to depend a lot as to where you live and the weather, etc. I typically deep condition on Sundays, so once a week. But during the summer, I would deep condition sometimes twice a week because it was really dry and just kind of hot outside. So my hair is typically very dry, and it was just getting drier. So I would also deep condition on Wednesdays. Sometimes I wouldn't necessarily do like a super mega deep condition, but maybe just leave my conditioner longer since I tend to use very creamy. So now let's talk about my favorite deep conditioners here. Oh my gosh. So let's talk about my most recent find with hair masks or treatments, etc. So I have the SheaMoisture Heal and Hydrate plus Shea Butter hair mask. It's for dry and damaged hair. This one is magnificent. It smells delicious. It doesn't have any silicones, parabens, sulfates. I try to stay away of sulfates and silicones as much as possible. So this is perfect for that. I'm going to leave down below my video reviewing the SheaMoisture so you can kind of see how this deep conditioner works. My next one is this one, the Not Your Mother's Naturals. It's the Matcha green tea and wild apple blossom. This one is a butter mask, so it's pretty just kind of heavy on your hair, but in a good way. It gives a lot of moisture. Again, it doesn't have any sulfates, any dyes or silicones, and it's also very affordable. It's like $8, and it has lasted me a long time. It's almost over now, but it has lasted me a long time. And I use this one is the one that I use the most. Then I have the SheaMoisture Deep Treatment Masque. So when I talked to you guys about the protein thing that happened to me, that I started using a protein pack every week, to contrast that, I searched for deep conditioners without protein, and this one, the ones that appear. And this one, I'm gonna say, the smell is not my favorite. It's not a bad smell, it's just not my favorite. I'm gonna just show you guys. It just tastes like this. It's not like super mega creamy. It's like just heavy. I don't even know how to explain it. But this one is the one that I use. Is heavy duty one. It's the one when my hair is very, very, very dry. Then next up is the Rizos Deep Conditioner. So their conditioner, it's a deep conditioner. So technically, like if I use this conditioner, I just let it sit for a while. And this is what I would use in, if I want to deep condition twice a week, I will condition with this and just leave it on for like a little bit and then take it off. And it's really, really good. I also have mixed it with this one. Fantastic. Next up, we have the protein pack, which is what I talked to you guys about that I started using. Now, beware, this one has dimethicone, which is silicone. So if you're trying to stay away of silicones, do not use this. I want to be, very transparent with that. So I haven't used it in a while, but it's a very good protein pack for you. And let me know in the comments if you know about another one. So now let's get into some tips and tricks for deep condition your hair. So the first thing is that you don't necessarily have to go ahead and buy, honestly, any deep conditioner. You can actually just do it at your house with ingredients that you have in your kitchen. The very most famous one that it's for moisture is the avocado hair mask, which I actually have a video about. So I'm gonna put it below, and I'm gonna put it right here. It's gonna appear in one of the sides, and it's very affordable that way. Like, you don't necessarily have to go and spend your money into a specific one if you want to be like very, very natural, and you'll know exactly the ingredients that you are using there. The next one is, one recommendation is to put on a cap. Either a cap, a shower cap, a plastic bag, because heat will really help with the deep conditioner to penetrate your hair shaft. So I use the shirt cap. It's very good because inside it keeps something that I forget the name, but I'm gonna leave a video down below of me using this cap. So the next tip is to let it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes on your hair. Just because let it on for an hour, for the whole night, doesn't mean that your hair is going to be more moisturized as to you leaving it for 30 minutes. The result is going to be the same because the cap is 30 minutes. So, I mean, you can absolutely do it in a day that, you know, you don't want to put like a leave-in, you don't want to put products and you want to leave it on. That's fine. But majority of them, and they're going to say it on the back, they're going to tell you how much you should let it on for. Some of them say 5 minutes, some of them say 10. It's really up to what kind of conditioner you use. Then the next step is to deep condition once a week. I've said this before, but to be honest, it's like one of the most important ones. It really, really helps. I'm going to put right here, you see how I did that? I put photos of me a couple of months ago where I was in deep conditioner every week, and me just recently as to meet deep conditioner every week. And the fact that my hair looks so much healthy, it's longer, it feels stronger, speaks to how important deep conditioner is to your hair. And then the last, it's more of a trick, is buy the small packs. So if you are kind of indecisive, because to be honest, some of this are $8, $11. The Rizos Curls is $20. If you're kind of like, I don't know which one I'm gonna like, my best trick is to buy the little packs first, and most of them have sample. Well, they're not samples. They're just honestly, it comes pretty good. Like, you can probably do 2 or maybe 1, but it comes a lot of product in it. It costs like $2.99, $3, $2. It really depends on the brand, and you get to try on the mask without having to buy the whole thing, and then you know if it works or not. So that's it, bellezas. That's all that I have to say about the basics of deep conditioners. And honestly, I know you might have a lot of more questions. Feel free to ask them down below in the comments, or on Instagram or anything, because we're learning together on this beautiful natural hair journey. So if you like this video, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. You can also hit the notification bell so you can get a notification every time I upload a video. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and ask me questions, and I'll do the best to help you with your beautiful journey. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.